Well, good afternoon. This is Dave Jones with Storm Center Communications and GeoCollaborate on this Saturday, November 10th, 2024. We're still talking about a tropical system, but fortunately, as forecast, Rafael is now a post-tropical storm. You can see on the satellite picture here, the loop that we have going from the GOES East satellite. There's really just a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm, a lonely one, still to the east or the northeast of the center of Rafael, but it really has dissipated. Winds of 35 miles per hour. Let me widen out here for you and show you what it looks like. 35 miles per hour. You can see it's kind of a remnant low. This is the center. It's kind of drifting to the east right now. Here's a few of those showers and thunderstorms that are popping up from the north. And the last thunderstorms kind of dissipated to the east of the system. Lots of dry air coming in around the storm, and it's not looking good for Rafael anymore. Here are the statistics. The last advisory from the National Hurricane Center, advisory number 30, location 26.1 north, 91.3 west, about 345 miles north-northwest of Progreso, Mexico. And max winds 35 miles per hour. Movement just drifting to the east at 3 miles per hour. And there's the central pressure at 1,006 millibars. Well, this tropical update is for the All Hazards Consortium, the Sensitive Information Sharing Environment. We put this update together to allow the private sector liaisons within state emergency operations centers to share this information with any private sector partners that are interested in seeing how weather or environmental events might impact the movement of commerce across the country, whether it's a hurricane making landfall, whether it's a big snowstorm, or just a big weather situation. Then we'll come out live and create this video and brief the weather situation going on. Well, since Rafael is now out of the picture, I did want to show you GeoCollaborate and show you what that looks like as well. Here we are in the Gulf of Mexico. This is the last advisory that's going to be issued on post-tropical storm Rafael. You can see the information here that was just posted from the National Weather Service at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, 3 o'clock Central. Winds of 30 knots or 35 miles per hour with gusts, few higher gusts to 45 miles per hour. And this is the path that it's expected to take, just to drift southward as a remnant low, a post-tropical depression, and really not causing any issues to land. Now, we do still have these wave drifters out here. Remember, we showed those, and you can see there's still some decent waves. 7-foot waves here from this particular drifter. This is from the Scripps Oceanographic Institute. These drifters are still out there, and they'll be turned off shortly as long as no tropical systems pose any threat, at least the wave height measurements, because they do use battery on these drifters, and you do want to conserve the battery for as long as possible in case any other tropical system enters the Gulf. 5.3-foot waves here in this area, and also out towards the western part of the Gulf, 6.5-foot waves. So we are seeing waves, and that's why we do have coastal flood advisories along the Texas coast right here, and also in the Louisiana coastline, coastal flood advisories. There has been a persistent wind from the south coming in, and that indeed has resulted in some coastal flooding there, and in southeast Louisiana. The Harvey Canal sector gate was closed at 6 p.m. yesterday in response to elevated tides, and also the Bayou Saguenay sector gate was closed at 6 p.m. yesterday just to prevent some flooding because of strong southerly winds that are persistent. And this is all from the Flood Authority down there in southeastern Louisiana. But there's also some rip currents that are happening along the Florida coastline, also some Mississippi and Alabama coastlines. There could be some rip currents. So be very cautious when you're out there going to the Florida beaches, the Gulf of Mexico beaches in Mississippi and Alabama and Louisiana, and also Texas. This system has been spinning around for so long, the water is going to be churned up for quite a bit of time. And so what I'd like to do is widen out and show you something else that's kind of pretty cool. And that is the satellite picture. You can see finally some rain moving into the East Coast. You can see this happening over towards Pennsylvania, Ohio, Maryland, West Virginia. Boy, it's been so dry there. Hardly a drop of rain in much of this area during the entire month of October and so far in November. But now we are getting rain, and that's a good thing. Some showers will be moving into the mid-Atlantic here over the next couple of hours and should persist during the day tomorrow as well. But what I want to show you is out here towards Colorado. You see this white area. It's not moving like the clouds are here. Well, it's not moving because this is the snowfall. Remember, you probably heard about the snow, all the snow falling in Colorado and northern New Mexico, some areas getting over 40 inches of snow. Well, this is just pretty amazing. I can zoom in here a little bit more and show you. Look at the detail, the high mountains here getting that snow. Lots of ski resorts are very happy in Colorado, northern New Mexico. And look at these high, thin cirrus clouds just drifting over here now. But this isn't moving, and it's not really melting right now either. In GOES satellite imagery, we can see when it melts. But there's a lot of disruptions to traffic and also in the higher elevations here. But I did want to show you, I'm going to go over actually to GeoCollaborate and show you this snowfall. Here, let's go over to GeoCollaborate full screen. Here we go. And we can zoom in to show you this data. This is from the NASA MODIS sensor on the Aqua satellite. So this is a polar orbiting satellite. We can see all the details here as far as snow totals go. And as a matter of fact, let me just let this go a little bit. I'm going to give you the totals and I'll just let it scroll through. So enjoy reading some of these snow totals from this 3-day snowstorm in Colorado, New Mexico, and southern Wyoming. And an incredible list of snow totals, over 2 feet in many locations, even down this, you can check out online and see all the different snowfall totals in Colorado. So here's what I'd like to do finally for this update is just show you what we're expecting in the future with regard to the GFS model. This is what you might know as the American model here. And you can see the remnants of Rafael. This is valid Sunday evening, so about 7 o'clock it shows as a low pressure system. And then you'll see that kind of just dissipate in the Gulf of Mexico. In the meantime, strong high pressure is going to build in across southern Canada and the Great Lakes region, really giving a lot of sunshine and again, dry weather for the mid-Atlantic and the central part of the country. And then the next weather maker we'll see coming in through the Great Lakes. And that's going to cause some showers, scattered showers, nothing really beneficial, but any bit of rain certainly helps in the drought situation that's going on. But what I want to point out is as we get out here into, this is Saturday, so this is about a week from now, a little bit less than a week. The models are suggesting that we have another low pressure system, tropical low, that's going to be developing in the Caribbean. So we'll be monitoring this. May not have an update every day for you, but I appreciate all the comments and the warm comments about the tropical updates here. We're going to be working with the All Hazards Consortium, and we may start up some briefings when it comes to winter weather. We are watching a potential atmospheric river that would be coming ashore in the Pacific Northwest. So we may periodically come on and do a little briefing about atmospheric rivers and potential flooding in the Pacific Northwest. But in the meantime, we're also going to watch potential development in the tropical Caribbean because the sea surface temperatures are warm enough. It just needs the right amount of moisture and it needs no wind shear. And we're going to have a lot of wind shear in the Gulf of Mexico and even in the northern Caribbean over the next several days. So we don't expect any development there, which is great news. And we certainly don't want to see any more tropical activity. We've only got a couple more names left on the list for this tropical season, and I hope we don't have to use them. So that's it for this weather briefing. And back over to GeoCollaborate. That snowfall total is pretty awesome. And also over towards the tropics, we're seeing Rafael diminish. And the biggest rainfall totals that we see right now, we have some potential for some flooding in the Louisville area, Cincinnati, down towards northern Tennessee. So we'll be watching that area as well. Still we have some fire danger that's in Massachusetts and Connecticut, and we have had fire burning in New Jersey. As a matter of fact, air quality alerts are out for New York City and this area because some of those fires burning there. We may come on with a little update tomorrow to show you that we can see these fires from satellite and also turn on some of the smoke model and see which way that smoke is moving. But in the meantime, we're going to be watching the tropics as usual, and we'll keep you posted if conditions warrant. I'm Dave Jones with Storm Center Communications and GeoCollaborate. Thanks so much for watching this update. Thanks for your comments, and we'll be uploading this update to the SISE hub and also getting it out through the Signal app. So please enjoy the rest of your weekend, what's left of it. This is Sunday, November 10th. Hope you enjoy your week coming up, and thanks so much for watching.